No more parents! Yeah! This is Lord of the Flies. Wait, what? Ah, Mordor, Frodo, Samwise. Damn, I watched the wrong movie. First thing I should mention, I'm not going to go in depth with this movie because it will go on way too long if I do. It goes for approximately 3 hours. You should just go out and check it out. But if you want to stick around and watch this video and get a better opinion on the movie, you should definitely do that. But let's just get straight into the review. So you'll be following these two main characters, Frodo Baggins, played by Elijah Woods, and Samwise Gamgee, played by Sean Austin. And I cannot think of a better duo than Samwise and Frodo. They fit perfectly well with each other. Along the way, you are introduced by Gandalf the Grey, played by Ian McKellen. Awesome. I absolutely love Gandalf. If I ever dress up as anyone in the Lord of the Rings, it would be Gandalf. I have the height, and I just love the look of him, especially when he turns into Gandalf the White. This movie's been out for over 10 years, so if you don't know, fucking go watch it. And yeah, it's not spoiling anything at this point because it's been out for such a long time, and you should know everything about it. And then you run into one of my favorite characters in the whole entire series, is Legolas, played by Orlando Bloom. Absolutely iconic character, one of my favorites, and every single scene he's in, he steals it. And one of my favorite scenes is when he takes down the elephants, as they say in this. And that is absolutely amazing, and I just love him. And another standout character is Aragorn, played by Vando Morgenstein. I probably just butchered his name, but he is Strider, as you find out at the start of the film, and then he leads into Aragorn. He's the most iconic character, and he is one of the other most badasses in this one as well, and you just root for him through the whole thing. He's pushing his hardest, and he's the shield behind the whole team, and absolutely love Aragorn. I really want to get his sword. It's fucking awesome. But who cannot forget Andy Serkis as Gollum / Smeagol. Fucking grossest character in the film, but also the most funniest. You see more of him in Two Towers and a bit more in Return of the King. This one you don't see him as much, but nevertheless you do see him, and it's pretty gross, and he gets a bit funnier in the other films, but I love him. He's just funny, he's gross and disgusting. Another character I should mention is Boromir, played by Sean Bean. I have the characters up here because I suck at names. Boromir is a huge part in this film, and in the future films as well. I'm not going to spoil anything until I get to that part, but if you know what part it is, heart-wrenching. And who cannot forget the almighty Saruman, played by Christopher Lee, rest his soul. Absolutely love him in this film. I love Christopher Lee in general. Played Dracula, if you haven't seen his earlier movies. And this has a Dracula-esque kind of thing, which is fucking awesome. I absolutely loved every scene he's in. He feels menacing, he is menacing, and he takes the scene away from Gandalf every time he's on scene, and it's just fucking amazing. I absolutely love Saruman, and you should fucking check it out, mainly for him. Not mainly for him, but you know what I'm saying. And two other characters that I absolutely love, and I laugh every time that's on scene, is Pepin, played by Billy Boyd, and Mary, played by Dominic Morgan. They're so funny together, and every single scene is just a laugh. The first scene with them when they have to get the fireworks is fucking funny, and it leads into their characters and what they are going to tribute into this film. And Pippin, he has a bigger part in the later films, and it's cool to see how the innocent Pippin turns into a heroic Pippin in the later films. And another thing I want to mention is the fucking orcs in this is fucking awesome. I absolutely love seeing all the different kind of orcs. There's two main ones, orcs and Uruk-hais. The Uruk-hais are the bigger, muscular, scary looking ones. Those are the ones that are fucking badass, and I absolutely love the sword that they use. It's like a long and like a little jagged thing. I just absolutely love everything about this movie. And if you just want to watch a whole dramatic battle scene, go watch Return of the King and the Two Towers. Those are more on the action side. This is more character building. This is why it's my favorite one out of all three of them. When it first introduces the Uruk-hai, that is amazing. And you just see how fucking menacing and scary they really are. Who can't forget about Gimli, played by John Ray Rallis, I'm pretty sure his name is. I fucking love Gimli, he's funny as. And one of my favourite scenes is in the second one, when they have to run and chase after the hobbits, and Gimli's fucking ages away complaining about food and he wants a drink, and then when they get to the destination, all he's doing is drinking and eating, and it's just fucking funny, and he's one of my favourite characters in the film. All these characters are my favourite characters, I don't know what I'm saying. They're just, I don't have a favourite, they all are fucking awesome. Yeah, so I know I haven't really talked too much about the actual story. I did that on purpose because I want you to go out and actually see this film. This is one of these films that I can't just explain because you just have to go out and watch it. And I just want you to experience it like I did my first time. And hopefully you guys loved it as much as I did. Yeah, so I know this wasn't much of a review. I didn't talk too much about the actual story. But nevertheless, I hope you guys liked it. And time for the final verdict. And that is a 10 out of 10. I know there's no movie out there that can be absolutely perfect, but this comes fucking close to it, and I absolutely love it. So if you guys like this video, give a like, subscribe, and hopefully it went well. If you do want to hear a in-depth review of this film, I will definitely do it. I will do a little, not a podcast kind of thing, but like I'm just going to sit down, probably get some few drinks, watch this film, and then after the film, just talk about it for however long. Won't be edited, so any fuck-ups I make, I'm not going to take it out. And that will be a in-depth review. I kind of want to start doing something like that. If it goes well, I'll pick a movie, watch it, sit down the camera, and just talk straight after the movie, and whatever comes out, comes out. And it will be a long video. It won't be edited at all. So if you guys like that idea, let me know, and I might try to get a guest on, or some guest, and we can do it that way. And yeah, I just have so many ideas in my brain. But yeah, anyway, if you guys like this video, like and subscribe. If you have any thoughts about the movie I talked about today, just leave me a comment and let's have a conversation. But most importantly, let's talk movies. It always falls. Oh yeah. Mushrooms! To make sure it doesn't fall, because then the phone will crack and then I won't be able to do videos.